Hey, it's me. I think I want to get out of the city for a while. Do you remember that old house by the lake? I want to turn it into an Airbnb. Hello?
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
There is something wrong with this place.
You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love. And I thank God I'm alive. 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 I love you, baby. And it's quite alright. Trust in me when I say trust in me when I say
It was supposed to be the vacation of a lifetime. But Mother Nature had other plans.
Breaking news from overnight, one of the strongest earthquakes ever recorded in history, triggering tsunami waves and alerts in Hawaii and also along
A story based on true events.
I see trees of green, red roses too.
One man's battle against nature will define him. From the creators of A Visit From Juan and I Don't Know What You Did Last Summer comes a new epic story of survival.
What a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white. The bright, blessed day, the dark sacred night. The dark sacred night. The dark sacred night.
He is completely soaking wet.
The dark sacred night.
We wanted Jeff Goldblum, but this guy had to do.
Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Deep Rising, starring not Jeff Goldblum. He is completely soaking wet. We wanted Jeff Goldblum, but this guy had to do. This city is dying, rotting from the inside. The streets are rampant with crime and those who buy into its corrupt sense of so-called justice. My name is Nathan Bryant, but you may know me by a different name. They call me Bulldog Man, and I'm not the hero this city needs or deserves. I used to work in an animal shelter, taking care of dogs, until one day, a radioactive bulldog got loose. I tried to stop it, but in the process, I was bit by the bulldog. The radioactive dog bite changed me, evolving my DNA into something different. My body was given immense strength and agility, and I secretly vowed to use my powers for good. This city lost control, Crime is skyrocketing, and criminals are free to do as they please. But not if I have anything to say about it. But I'm not alone. I have help from advanced tech like the Bulldog mobile and my allies in justice. Frog Lady, wielding the power of 1,000 frogs, and Dr. Reptile, whose scales and stamina make him virtually indestructible. Battery Boy, harnessing the charge of electric currents. The Flying Dutchman, who's a bearded ginger, and me, Bulldog Man. With our powers combined, we may be strong enough to face the worst villain of all time, the Silver Bullet. Coming next summer, Bulldog Unleashed. It was Christmas Day. I still remember the smell of Christmas trees, the sound of bells, the laughter in the streets, families and loved ones gathering, a world still turning, until it stopped. There was no warning, just fire from the sky, destroying everything. Where they came from, what they wanted, it didn't matter. And on Christmas Day, nearly all of humanity was destroyed. Krampus, that bastard, the evil mastermind responsible for destroying our world. They say he came from another dimension, along with his foul servants of darkness, the crawlers. They feed on Christmas spirit. The more joy they drain, the stronger they become. And when the world was drowning in the warmth of the holiday, the crawlers tore through it, leaving nothing behind but dust and bones. The humans who pledged their loyalty to Krampus were those who lost their Christmas spirit long ago. They became the Skull People, carrying out Krampus's evil bidding. I used to have a name. Another life before this, but in this graveyard, dressed as a desert, whoever you used to be doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you are now. They call me Bulldog. I was never full of Christmas cheer, never the guy to light up a room with holiday joy. I survived because I hated Christmas. The crawlers had no Christmas spirit to feed off of. I had no spirit left to drain, no joy to suck out of me, just a stubborn, angry soul, too damn mean to die. They say the asset is the only thing capable of returning Krampus to where he came from, but nobody knows where it is or how to find it. But if Krampus finds it before we do, it will be the end of Christmas. And until I find the asset, I'll keep fighting, keep surviving, for a chance to go back and finish what they started. And I believe I can help save the world. I hate getting gas, but you do what you gotta do. Yep, still no gas, just like last time. Oh no. Skull People. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Or should I say, what the dog dragged in. That's Bulldog to you, and I wish I could say it was good to see you again, Scully. My mistake. So, Let me guess. You're either searching for the acid again, or you came to get a matching scar on the other side of your face. Where am I? So, this is the one they call Bulldog. Haven't found a survivor in months. You must be a tough one. No, please, just let me go. Oh, I couldn't let you go. There's only a handful of survivors left, and they all seem to be searching for something, and I need to know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about, bonehead. Stubborn. You're really living up to your name, aren't you, Bulldog? Well, seeing that you won't talk about the asset, maybe I can give you something else to talk about. Tell me, do you like candy canes? I haven't been able to enjoy candy canes ever since, you son of a bitch. You and your gang of skull people are the worst sort left on this rotting planet. No, Bulldog. We are the only sort of people left on this planet. The crawlers hunted down anyone with even a shred of Christmas spirit and destroyed them. That's not true. I've heard stories. Others like me who survived, who still hope that one day we can defeat Krampus and his followers to live in a normal world, the way things used to be. If anyone is left, they don't stand a chance. We all serve Krampus now. So the way I see it, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Join us, Bulldog, and together we can be the kings of this planet. Kings of this barren waste. I'd rather die fighting for what I believe in. So you have chosen death. You first. It's going to take a lot more than that to stop us, and you just used up the last of your gas, Bulldog. Nowhere left to run. I'm going to grind your bones into bread. Then, I'm going to put that bread into a toaster. Then, when it's nice and golden brown, I'm going to put butter and maybe some fruit preserves on it, and then I am going to eat you. What the? Get in. Don't just stand there. After them. Linda, Jacinto, where did you two come from?
We've been looking for you ever since the convergence.
What in the hell is a convergence?
It's too much to explain. This isn't a feature-length film. We gotta keep this story moving.
Speaking of moving, we better step on it. Can't this thing go any faster?
Way ahead of you, Bulldog.
Don't let them get away! They're gaining on us.
Bulldog, quick! Grab that RPG!
Oh, mama. Looks like Christmas came early. We got him now. You're on the naughty list.
Oh, no.
That will slow them down, but not for long. We'd better think of something fast, or we will be falling into Dead Man's Canyon.
Who said anything about falling?
I can make it. I can't believe we made that, but that'll only buy us a couple of days. Maybe we can find somewhere to hide.
We have a secret base. We will be safe there.
Lord Krampus. We found him, but he got away. They jumped over Dead Man's Canyon. Let them go. Someone just told me they know where the asset is. I have a team bringing it to me now.
Lord Krampus, I'll be safe once you have control of the asset, right? And I'll be free to go?
Why, of course, Rudolph. You hold up your end of the bargain, I will hold up mine. Oh my god, is that what I think it is?
That's right, Costco. We wouldn't have been able to survive this long without this place. But there's good news and bad news. The good news is it's powered by an independent backup generator, and there's plenty for us to eat. The bad news is that the only thing left to eat are pizza rolls.
Hark the herald angel sings.
Come on, I'll introduce you to the rest of the crew.
There are more of you?
There aren't many of us left now. Only the strongest have survived. Bulldog, this is Wunterslausch.
Wow, Spielman in my Kushka. I've heard the stories, but never thought he was real. Sir, what an honor.
I've heard about you too, Bulldog. Never backing down from a fight. I respect that.
But how were you able to survive the crawlers? I thought they were attracted to anyone with a shred of Christmas spirit.
Well, Slouch doesn't celebrate Christmas because he's Jewish, so technically he doesn't have any Christmas spirit.
That's a perfect explanation, and I need no further information.
We found this guy taking on skull people single-handedly.
Holy snowballs! Rob, is that you?
We call him Bob. He doesn't say much, ever since the incident.
Incident? What happened?
I really don't want to get into it. It's very gruesome. It involved a late night, a reindeer in heat, 25 stitches, and a lot of tears.
My God, that sounds horrible.
A real-life horror story. That reindeer got him pretty good. Poor Bob couldn't sit to take a crap for weeks. But I don't want to get into the details.
Okay.
To this day, he's still finding reindeer fur up his butt. But I want to be respectful. He's been through so much.
Uh-huh.
We thought there was a chance he was pregnant with a half-human, half-magical reindeer hybrid baby, the way his belly swelled up, but it turns out a reindeer produces an average of 3 liters per... Well, I don't want to have to spell it out for you.
Thanks.
Load. Piping hot reindeer sauce. 3 full liters of the thickest eggnog you've ever seen. Frosted his insides like a Christmas cupcake. The whitest Christmas anyone's ever seen. But you don't need to know the details. Plus, he's a ginger, so he has no soul. The crawlers couldn't track him.
No way! Is that who I think it is?
That's him, Danny DeVito. We initially thought he survived this long because he's so repulsive. The crawlers must have thought he had a disease or something. Turns out, he covers himself in hand sanitizer and lubricant. He literally always slips away.
I just wanna be pure. Must be handy having a guy on the team that's so small. I bet he can slip into some pretty tight places.
And this is the big man himself, Santa.
No way! The Santa Claus? But how could the crawlers not find you with all the Christmas spirit you bring?
Well, up until recently, I was always able to count on Rudolph to fly me to safety. But due to an unfortunate recent incident, we had to go our separate ways. We just couldn't trust him anymore.
Couldn't trust a reindeer?
Well, let's just say when Rudolph is in heat and he can't find a mate, he'll make do with anything he can get his hooves on. A tire, a cactus, a grown man left alone for too long.
Hi, that's Pinchy. Hi,
Even through the screams, you can't fight off an animal that horny. 25 stitches later, here we are. But I'm sure Rudolph is doing just fine.
But you promised. You promised I would be safe if I told you where the asset was.
Rudolph, you're far too trusting. Your nose might be bright, but you? Not so much. I'd say your reindeer games have come to an end. Vaporize him. Soon, Christmas will be destroyed for all time. So what? You guys just stay here counting down the days until Krampus finds you?
No, we found a way to fight back and try to undo everything Krampus has done.
Undo? How? I still don't know how any of this came to be in the first place.
Well, you know my father, Juan. He was always something of a visionary, although most people thought he just had a couple screws loose. But in reality, he was a genius. Through countless sleepless nights and tedious research, he accomplished what he set out to prove all those years ago.
My God. So that means...
Yes, Juan finished writing his book in half Spanish and half English. Dimension splicing, quantum theory, time travel, everything. It proved the existence of other dimensions, simultaneous realities of other worlds existing along parallel timelines.
My God. So that means...
Yes, he created a machine that is a bridge between our world and different dimensions. It kind of looks like the Stargate portal.
My God. So that means...
Yes, he accidentally integrated two different realities that were never supposed to coexist. This is where Krampus came from. A dark, miserable world. The complete opposite of our reality that celebrates Christmas.
My God. So that means...
We call it the convergence, and it means our world turned into a barren wasteland because of Juan's love of science.
My God. So that means...
Yes, in theory, if the polarity of the portal was reversed, it would send evil magic back to the dimension it came from, resetting things back to the way it was, and saving Christmas.
So you're saying that Krampus is like an evil Santa from a different universe?
Not quite. Thousands of years ago, Krampus was originally from our world. I still remember it like it was yesterday.
Long ago, before I was Santa Claus, before the days of Christmas as we know it, the ancient elves appointed their greatest craftsmaiden, Alaria the Red, to forge weapons to protect the helpless from the dark forces of evil.
Hey, if this is gonna take a while, I'm gonna heat up some pizza rolls. Anyone want some? Linda, Jacinto, any pizza rolls? Santa, no on the PRs, huh? Danny, Slouch, Bob? Bob looks like he could crush some pizza rolls right about now. Bob, if you've never tried them, imagine a cute little pizza essentially transformed into a bite-sized calzone. They're pre-cooked, so all you gotta do is heat them up. Now, you dip that into some ranch or cheese sauce, and you have yourself a winning combo that would knock the socks off of Gordon Ramsay. R.I.P. G. Ramsky. Anyone, just me on the pizza rolls, huh?
I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
You know what? I'll just go ahead and make a full bag, and whoever wants some can help themselves. Sorry for the interruption. Please, continue the exposition dump halfway through the story.
Alaria, an elf of unmatched skill and a heart full of light, worked tirelessly to create the ultimate safeguard against the forces of evil, disguised as 5 golden rings. These were no mere ornaments. When worn, their enchantment turns them into different items, the very essence of light, joy, and hope, the foundation of what would one day become Christmas. Each held a unique power, a force to protect the world from evil.
Hey team, I'm really sorry about interruption numero dos here. I just realized one bag probably isn't gonna be enough, so I'm gonna just go ahead and cook a second bag. Again, not trying to make this about me or take away from the cool little flashback thing we got going on here. Very cool slideshow, by the way, St. Nick. I can tell you put a lot of effort into this, and it shows. I just know that sometimes people say they're not hungry, but by the time dinner comes around, they're starving, so I'm just trying to avoid a major hunger-fueled crash out. Last call. Anyone? Nobody else, huh? Okay. More for me and Bob.
The helm of speed, to outpace even the swiftest enemies. the sword of strength, granting unmatched might. The star of healing, to mend what was broken. The bell of harmony, whose sound could calm even the most chaotic heart. And the beacon of illumination, a beloved light to pierce the shadows, she gave to her one true love, Nicholas. But with great power comes great desire, and soon those of impure hearts sought to claim the power of the rings for themselves. Among them was Krampus, a dark spirit of chaos and cruelty. His hatred for all that is good made him the greatest threat the world has ever known, and he vowed to take the rings for himself and destroy Christmas once and for all.
Oh my God, that's Krampus. What do we do?
Where are the rings? Tell me before I rip your limbs off one by one.
Somebody do something! Somebody do something! No, please. No, I have a family.
Not anymore.
It was then the Fellowship of the Ring-Bearers came together on the field of battle. Krampus and his armies of evil were no match for the combined power of the rings. On what would one day be known as the very first Christmas, the Ring-Bearers drove Krampus out of this world to a realm of shadows. Peace was restored, and Christmas was born as a celebration of hope, joy, and unity. Yet, even in defeat, Krampus lived on, like Voldemort in Harry Potter or Sauron in The Lord of the Rings. You get it. And for centuries he schemed, waiting for the moment to abandon the Shadow Realm and destroy our world and every single memory of Christmas with it.
5 golden rings, just like that song.
Exactly. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love, Ilaria, gave to me 5 golden rings. It was a way to preserve the legend after all these years, passed down from generation to generation. The legend of the 5 rings.
He said the name of the thing in the thing. He said the name of the thing in the thing.
The legend needed to be preserved in case Krampus ever returned. But when the power of the 5 rings are united, no enemy could stand against it, not even Krampus.
So we used these rings to fight off Krampus and save Christmas. Easy.
We would have stood a chance, but we were betrayed. Rudolph was a ring bearer. His shining nose was the 5th ring, the beacon of illumination. But he made a deal with Krampus to save himself. Now, it's impossible to unite the 5 rings once again.
But Krampus was defeated before and sent to the Shadow Realm through a portal. Where is the portal?
We call it the Asset, and that's another problem. Krampus found it before we did and moved it into his evil castle guarded by his armies. Even if we could fight our way to it, we don't know enough about science to power up a portal. We would need some sort of genius to accomplish that.
Damn.
We would need some kind of powerful battery to get it operational to reverse the polarity and open up the bridge to the Shadow Realm. But we don't know anything about batteries.
We may not know anything about batteries, but I know somebody who does. They will come for the asset, my lord. What is thy bidding? Their desire to save Christmas will be their undoing. Take your skull, people. Cut them down in the desert before they can get close. Yes, my lord.
So you're saying this guy is an expert with batteries?
He knows everything there is to know about batteries. He's brilliant. If we have any chance of getting the portal turned on and the polarity reversed, he is our best shot. And if he's alive, there's only one place he would be.
Sounds great. There's just one little problem.
Skull people!
After them, boys. We're gonna feast tonight.
I don't think we can outrun them this time, Bulldog.
We don't have to outrun them. We just have to outsmart them. You see that? It's a sandstorm. We need to get closer.
You're crazy.
No, I'm Bulldog, and it's our only chance to lose them.
Stay on them.
You're gonna get us killed.
No, I'm Bulldog.
We did it! We lost him in the sandstorm. Sand in the mouth, huh, Bulldog?
I swear to God, Jacinto, if we survive all of this, I'm gonna kick you right in the nuts.
The person that can save the world is hiding in a tiki bar? Who said anything about hiding?
Ben, is that you? I barely recognized you.
Yeah, when an evil being from a different dimension tries to take over your world, you tend to adapt to survive.
I love the new look.
Yeah, we went with a cyberpunk meets Tron look.
Nice. We did the steampunk Mad Max vibe. Pretty sweet.
We thought everyone else was gone. Bulldog, why couldn't you guys find each other before? Bulldog! Bulldog! Hey, Bulldog!
Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I love you, and that's all I really know.
Ben, have you been hiding out here by yourself all this time? Who said I was by myself? Bulldog, remember us?
Dear God, Sean, Justine, Tyler, the gang's all here.
No, not everyone.
We lost Copper. No, tell me this isn't true.
He had the most Christmas spirit out of all of us. When the crawlers first came, he didn't stand a chance. It's all my fault. I thought my science would keep us safe, but I was wrong. There's nothing I can do to fix that now.
All right, who's ready for a pina colada?
But there might be a way. Ben, we heard you know a lot about batteries. Do you think you could help us turn an interdimensional portal Juan built and reverse the polarity, reversing the curse and saving the world? I'm not the same man I used to be. You'll have to find another way. I'm sorry. Please, Ben, you're our only hope. You don't think I've thought about this? Even if we had a portal here right now, it's not as easy as just flipping a switch. And Krampus has the portal in his castle, surrounded by a magical force field. It's impossible, even for a computer.
So what? You just gonna sit here and enjoy tiki cocktails until the end of the world?
Hey, it's a hell of a way to go. I'm done fighting. Let me die in peace.
The Ben I knew would never turn his back on anyone who needed his help.
Yeah, well, that Ben died a long time ago. The same day Copper died. I'm not the same man I used to be.
It's over. The Fellowship has failed.
Maybe it's worth a shot. Ben, if what they're saying is true, then that's a risk we have to take. I'd rather die trying to save Christmas than live in a tiki hut drinking expired pina colada mix. Please, Ben. To save Copper. I would. Except there's no way through that force field. Nobody could fit through the gaps of the photon rays. They'd have to be the size of
A beach ball-shaped dwarf?
Exactly. You'll never find anyone like that.
You're never gonna believe this. Alright, team. Here's the final plan. Operation Save Copper / Christmas. Danny DeVito will slip through the force field undetected and disable it from the inside. Then, Wunderslausch will cause a distraction, drawing out Krampus's forces. With the force field down and the castle gate open, Bulldog, Ben, and Justine will infiltrate the castle and locate the asset.
Bob and I will keep Krampus's armies plenty busy on the battlefield, Bulldog.
With all of us together, the crawlers will be attracted to our Christmas spirit and swarm at any point. So, Jacinto, Linda, Tyler, and Sean will have to hold them off as long as they can. Now there's going to be a lot of bad guys and Krampus himself, but we have to buy Ben enough time to turn on the portal and reverse the polarity. But with all of us fighting together, I think we stand a chance. Plus, I have a little secret up my sleeve.
Mr. DeVito, if you die trying to jump through the lethal photon rays of the force field, I just want you to know I think you're an amazing actor.
Thank you.
Lord Krampus, they're coming. All the remaining survivors are headed towards this castle.
Let them come. They will never be able to defeat me with only 4 of the magical rings.
You know, I was thinking of some of my favorite movies, and it hit me. How few of them actually pass the Bechdel test. You mean that test in movies where 2 women talk about something other than a man? Exactly. It sounds simple, right? But it's shocking how many stories don't pass. It's not just about checking boxes. It shows if female characters have real depth. So you're saying it's more about how women's voices aren't being represented? Yes. If the only reason female characters are there is to prop up male storylines, it's like we're invisible. I love your eye patch, by the way. Oh my god, thank you. I just realized something. Tomorrow is Christmas.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
This could be the last Christmas ever. Think we could sing a song?
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
I have this strange feeling in my gut.
I know. I have a bad feeling about this too, but it's our only hope to save Christmas.
No, it's my stomach. I think those pizza rolls have turned.
All right, one final adjustment.
Bulldog threw up.
I think it's ready. Why don't you give it a shot? All right, nice work, Ben.
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Slouch, there's something important I've been wanting to say.
Linda, I feel the same way about you too. I'm in love with you.
Bulldog throwed up.
Sean, there's something I've been meaning to tell you.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Well,
Yeah?
Well,
Yeah?
I think I'm falling in.
Bulldog throwed up. Stand your ground, bring the pain, no one.
Hey, Danny, what did you do with the dynamite I gave you?
Wait up, you guys, I found a candle. I don't remember. All right, Mr. DeVito, do your thing. Wow, photon rays. All right, everybody, equip night vision goggles. Nice. I just wanna be pure. I'm in.
He did it! The force field is going down!
All right, Slouch. Showtime.
It's working. Krampus's soldiers are coming out of the castle.
All right, everybody. Let's save Christmas. Quick, this way.
Okay, where would Krampus put a giant portal?
Krampus is a narcissist. If he could put it anywhere, he would put it in his throne room.
Hey, he could put it wherever he wants. Hey, quick! This way! Follow me!
Hey, you wouldn't hit a Jew, would ya? You have to be quicker than that to hit Santa. I'm making a list. And checking it twice. I've been practicing with a different kind of axe. Man, it's like these guys just keep on coming. Don't slow down, Slouch. Just keep on fighting.
There it is, the throne room. What the? Who's that? Oh my god. Natalie Portman?
Help me, Bulldog! I'm scared! Please, rescue me! Please, please!
Don't worry, Natalie. I'm gonna save you.
Wait! Bulldog, don't!
You fool!
It's Krampus! Keep fighting them off! We have to buy Ben as much time as we can.
Oh, what's that sound? Oh my god. A dragon.
Quick, Ben! You get to that control station. I'm gonna... Justine!
You were foolish to come here. Ben, get that portal working. I'll hold him off.
You take on Krampus single-handedly? You're crazy.
No. I used to play water polo in high school.
Oh my god, what is that? It's an evil reindeer! Get Bob out of there!
What's wrong with him? He's frozen with fear. Bob, get out of there!
I'll deal with this.
I feel cold.
Hey, that's my friend!
Hey, Slouch. Did we win?
Yeah, kid. Yeah. We saved Christmas.
I feel so cold.
Hey, kid, stay with me. You're gonna be okay.
Hey, Mr. Slouch.
Yeah, kid. I'm here.
Is it true you're a Jew?
Yeah, kid. I'm Jewish.
Gross. Hey, Slouch.
Yeah, kid.
You're standing on my tummy.
Huh? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Hurry, Ben.
This doesn't make any sense. It's in half Spanish and half English.
There's just too many of them. I never thought I'd die fighting side by side with the handsomest guy in the group.
How about side by side with a friend?
I could do that. You really thought you could stop me? You're pathetic.
Oh wait, here's a green wire. Aw man, there's a bunch of greens.
I'm not pathetic. I'm Bulldog. So this is the famous Bulldog. I thought you'd put up a tougher fight than this. Come on, Ben, please.
Hey, this isn't as easy as just flipping a switch.
You've lost, Bulldog. You and all your friends will die. Nobody is coming to save you. Oh, and here's my little secret. I killed Copper. No.
Wait, flipping a switch. That's it.
You fool. No man can kill me. Die now. Where am I?
Nathaniel, you wonderful boy. You brave, brave man. Let us walk.
And exactly where are we?
I was going to ask you that. Where would you say that we are?
Well, it looks like a bar at
Hooters, is that right? Well, this is, as they say, your party. But even an eternity spent eating buffalo wings and drinking beer isn't the same as saving Christmas.
I have to go back, don't I?
Oh, well, that's up to you.
I have a choice?
Oh, yes. We're at a bar in Hooters, you say. I think if you so desire, you could polish off a party tray of wings and a cold beer before you head back.
But if I go back, I have to face Krampus again. I'm not strong enough to defeat him.
Help will always be given to those who ask for it. I've always prized myself on my ability to turn a phrase in half English and half Spanish, but let me put it this way. Help will always be given to those who deserve it. Now, let's help ourselves to some of those wings.
Juan, is this all real? Or is this all happening inside my head?
Of course it's all happening inside your own head, Bulldog. 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 Bulldog.
Oh no. Oh my god. We have company!
I don't think we're gonna make it out of this one, Mom. I love you, son.
So long, Saint Nick. I'll see you on the other side, brother.
As for you, battery boy, I'm going not so fast, Krampus.
Mind if I step in?
Juan?
That's right. Now let's kill these guys and save Christmas.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
You're tougher than you look, but nothing is gonna stop me from killing you a second time.
On your left.
What is this? Copper! No, it can't be!
Ben was able to reconfigure the aspect ratio of the convergence by reversing the polarity.
Clever, pup. But now, you have to die.
Not my dog, you stupid dick! I think maybe now is a good time to get something to eat.
Oh, Copper.
We did it. We defeated the crawlers. I just wish Bob was alive to see this.
Oh, maybe it's time for a little Christmas miracle. Bob, you're alive! The Star of Healing was made to mend what was broken.
Danny, where have you been? You missed the whole battle.
I made a special friend.
God bless us, everyone. You mean every Juan. Look, everyone! Bob's giving birth! It's a reindeer-human hybrid baby! A Christmas miracle!
I'm a father. I think I'll call you Bob Jr.
In the following days, everything started to go back to normal. Ben and Juan worked together on finishing a new battery. They were able to reset the timeline to 1 year earlier, as if nothing had ever happened. Slouch got us all backstage passes to his live Christmas concert. His band kinda stinks. Juan, Linda, and Jacinto hosted a Christmas dinner party, and Juan cooked a delicious goose with plenty of potatoes. Santa went back to the North Pole and found everything the way it used to be. Danny and Dragon ended up getting married and are still on their honeymoon. They send us a postcard every now and then. Bob and Bob Jr. live a happy life together. Sean and Ben opened up their own tiki bar right here in town called End of the World Oasis. Tyler slipped into a deep depression. He was never the same after the battle to save Christmas. Nobody really knows what happened. But Justine and Copper are doing just fine. My story wasn't over, though. Not quite yet.
It is time, Bulldog.
What's he mean? Santa, what are you saying?
We set out to save Christmas. And we have. I've been Bulldog for so long, I don't think I can go back to how things used to be.
What? No, you can't leave.
Justine, here's my book I've been working on. There are still a few pages left to fill.
That's so nice of you. Oh my goodness. These pages are all sticky. Gross.
I must go now. I wish you all a very fond farewell.
Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Like, where is Santa going? Yeah, and where was Juan this entire time? And what's the point of calling this stupid story The Legend of the Five Rings when there's literally 0 rings? There's no rings anywhere.
Okay, bye. This city is dying, rotting from the inside. The streets are rampant with crime and those who buy into its corrupt sense of so-called justice. My name is Nathan Bryant, but you may know me by a different name. They call me Bulldog Man, and I'm not the hero this city needs or deserves. I used to work in an animal shelter, taking care of dogs, until one day, a radioactive bulldog got loose. I tried to stop it, but in the process, I was bit by the bulldog. The radioactive dog bite changed me, evolving my DNA into something different. My body was given immense strength and agility, and I secretly vowed to use my powers for good. This city lost control. Crime is skyrocketing, and criminals are free to do as they please. But not if I have anything to say about it. But I'm not alone. I have help from advanced tech, like the Bulldog Mobile, and my allies in justice. Frog Lady, wielding the power of 1,000 frogs, and Dr. Reptile, whose scales and stamina make him virtually indestructible. Battery Boy, harnessing the charge of electric currents. The Flying Dutchman, who's a bearded ginger, and me, Bulldog Man. With our powers combined, we may be strong enough to face the worst villain of all time, the Silver Bullet. Coming next summer, Bulldog Unleashed. So, what do you think?
I think this was the worst movie pitch I've ever seen. I think this was a total waste of time.
You know what your problem is?
Next!
So, my idea is called A Royal Storm of Glass Thorns and Blood of Dragons and Vampire Shadow Throne of Ash and Bone. It's the story of a young woman who...
Next!